What is going on with you, YouTube? This is Regular Dave coming at you with another video. All right, man, it's that time of year again, Madden 17. The cycle starts today. All right, EA announced the cover athlete, Rob Gronkowski. We got a trailer and we got information on features. I'm gonna be talking about all three. Before we get into this video, get active in the comments. What did you guys think of the trailer? What do you guys think of the new features? And what do you guys think of the least important thing, the cover athlete? All right, first off, I'm gonna talk about the cover athlete, Rob Gronkowski, which is kind of controversial because people, for whatever reason, well, I know what reasons they have, but people can't stand the Patriots. Unless you're a Patriots fan, you're probably a Patriots hater. I can't say Gronkowski didn't deserve the cover because he's one of the most dynamic NFL players to ever play this game. Now, there are other deserving athletes. I think probably Cam Newton may have deserved it a little more. The MVP did go to a Super Bowl. Von Miller, who was the Super Bowl MVP. But if you're arguing that Rob Gronkowski doesn't deserve to be on the cover, I think that's just a crazy argument because he is one of the illest, so that is definitely deserved. All right, so now that we got that out the way, I don't really like talking about the cover because we don't get to play the cover. That's the least important thing. We'll talk about the trailer, which turned out to be pretty insignificant. EA didn't give us a lot. They do this every year where they put out these bad trailers and then we're all in an uproar because the trailer is bad. They didn't really give us a whole lot. They showed Rob Gronkowski. There are a couple promising things you can take out of it, but you know, you just never know with these guys. One thing, look, I cut the trailer up because you know what? I don't want EA claiming this video and trying to take all the funds for the video. So I cut it up, but they do have some real life stuff in here mixed with the game. So what I'm taking out of that is that the game is gonna run better. They go kind of seamlessly from Rob Gronkowski running in real life to the game. So what I'm thinking is, since Rex Dixon said that, you know, one of the biggest things they want to improve on is how the game runs. It's not one of the best running sports games, that maybe the game looks a little better. The animations are better. It looks like football because previous Maddens, man, the game just did not run right. The movement and the way the game looked was not very good. So hopefully that's one of the things they're doing. You do see Rob Gronkowski do this crazy stiff arm, which look, he's the man. I would have got a little bit more excited if they would have had his signature catch the ball and push the defender down as he's behind him. We've seen him do that countless thousands of times, as many balls as he's caught. I would have liked to have seen something signature in there other than the celebration, but Madden's just not quite there yet. Other than that, they didn't give us a whole lot, except for you guys were active. Every comment I read basically talked about the gear. His arm brace, new cleats with the screenshots, new gloves. Like, you guys are all over this equipment. I'm more thinking about the core, man. I'm thinking about the core gameplay. That's what I'm interested in. They did give us some features, though. I think this is the most important thing, and this is the thing that probably got me most excited for the game. All right, first things first, they're talking about the running game. They said we've added a tiered system to the types of special move different players are able to pull off, depending on their attributes, ratings, and speed. So now expect your bigger bruising backs to be more effective with truck moves, stiff arms, while smaller shiftier backs have more effective jukes and spins. We've been talking about this for a very long time. Not everybody should be able to do everything. There should be some animations that only certain players can pull off. So far, Matt hasn't done that, but it looks like this is what they're trying to accomplish. So certain ratings, you got to be, you know, have a certain juke to be out there looking like Shady McCoy. You can't have a guy who's 67 overall juking like Shady McCoy. There should be some animations that are only tied to certain rated players. New ball carrier AI helps prompt. They're just talking about teaching you how to do these moves because it's going to require some stick skills. So what they're saying to balance this all out is new defensive AI system. That phrase has literally been on the back of every sports game box for the last 20 years. All right, let's see what they're talking about. Up-to-date NFL strategies such as gap play, force defenders, and improve zone coverages. I'm liking what I'm hearing. It's time to force your opponents to stop being so one-dimensional. Basically, stop breaking the game, man. Stop cheesing, because hopefully they're giving us tools to counter it. New gap play AI brings a new level of NFL authenticity and strategy to your defensive teammates. Each of your teammates has a gap assignment on run defense that puts them in position to better defend the run. So basically, what they're saying is the defensive AI is not going to act so crazy. You can only control one person. That leaves 10 other people on the field that you have no control over. They need to behave properly. So if you know what, if they're supposed to be plugging a gap, people shouldn't be doing anything to manipulate them from plugging that gap. All right. Also, let's see. Ball carrier. Finally, zone coverage has been completely overhauled. They said finally in their own blog, with the addition of 8 new zone concepts, which is that is a welcome addition, because now you'll have more tools to stop things. Defenders have more awareness of threats to each zone and can pattern match receivers, creating defensive counters to stop virtually every passing concept. It's our most realistic AI to date, and it's across the entire field. Look, anytime AI is improved, if it's actually improved, I'm all for it. Third, they talk about special teams, which is the third phase of the football, is where they say big games are often won. For the first time in years, they said they're bringing back excitement. The special teams has been lackluster in Madden for a very long time. A new kick meter, which I didn't think the other kick meter was bad, but you know what? A new one is welcome if it's better. Can increase the challenge of kicking. Also, they're gonna have where you can ice the kicker. We've seen that in NCAA. You call a timeout right before a kick at the end of the game. And I don't know how they're gonna make it harder. Maybe the meter will go faster, but NCAA, they literally had ice over the meter where you couldn't see it. All right, man, this is all we got for now. Information is gonna be rolling out from now till E3, and I think E3 is gonna set it off because they're gonna have that EA Play right across the street at the Nokia Center, Nokia Theater. So what do you guys think, man? Look, I can't get too excited. They ain't really, they're not gonna talk about the things that I'm really interested in. How's the game gonna run? Is the Infinity engine still gonna be haywire? Is the AI really fixed? Are your guys gonna be doing crazy things? What's up with this aggressive catching? Is it gonna be like it was when it released last year? All the things that I'm interested in, they're not really gonna talk about. It's just gonna be something we're gonna have to play and see how it works. All right, get active in the comments and I'll get at you guys another time. Peace.